Can you believe that this fashionable bracelet that you can see in almost every store is actually really practical and has a lot of history behind it? I think that was the coolest thing that I learned was from the Veterans Museum that this bracelet was actually called trench art, and it dated back as early as World War One. It could have been done before that, but nobody knows. And the coolest part is that it's really practical, and according to the survival guide, it is useful for many, many things like shoelaces if your shoelace snaps, or a belt, or anything that really that you want to hold down. Because this line, this really, really thin line, is can stand up to 550 pounds of pressure. This line, it won't snap until maybe 551 pounds. Um, I love this line because I can use it for pretty much anything. And sometimes when I forget my leash, and I take my Rottweiler out, she's full grown, I can use this as a leash because I always have this laying around somewhere. Today, I will show you the coolest and most practical way to use this line. Well, for me, I'll be a little fashionista today, and you'll learn how to make it yourself. Today, I will show you how to do the Cobra Stitch bracelet, which is the easiest knot, I think, at least in my opinion. So what you'll do is cut a lot of line, about 10 feet. I don't think this is 10 feet. And bend it in half. There you go. See? Then you'll take your clip and put the loopy part through the hole of the clip, right, like this. And see, as it looks like this, then you pull the rest of the line through the loopy hole of the line. Woo! So then what you do is push the other side of the line through the other hole. So that way you've made a bracelet loop, pretty much, once you're done pushing it through. Then you pull most of the line through until you have reached your satisfactory loop. So it'll be about this much for me because I don't like it super tight on my wrist. But then what you do is, working backwards, you take the left line and put it over the bracelet, and then you put it under the right line, and then the right line goes through the bracelet loop and through the loop that the left line made. And there's your first knot. Yay! Then what you do, and since you see how this one pops out, you will take this line again. No, that's not true. That's not true. The first knot is actually really confusing. But you'll take this one because you see how it went through. You'll take this one and you put it over the bracelet line, and then under this line right here. So this line can go through the bracelet loop and through the line that just went over the bracelet loop. And then you do it again. And you made your second knot. So every time this one sticks out, this is the side of the line that has to go over the top of the bracelet, the bracelet loop. And you just continue doing it. And it's really fast and easy to do, and it's my favorite thing to do, especially when I'm bored. And I was really bored on deployment. When we had downtime, my hands were always busy making these. And at some point, you can see that it will be turning into a bracelet. And the coolest part is, even though the paracord manual says that you have to cut off about this much of the line to make the knots on the line, and I suppose that's easier, but I like to utilize all the line I can get, especially in these emergency situations that you can get yourself into. And you continue just making this, as you see. it's starting to look kind of like this. So well, I'm going to show you again. You put this line because of this knot right here, that it's the top knot. You put this line over the top of the bracelet loop. And then this line goes over the top of the line that you put over the bracelet loop. See, it looks like this. And then you take the line that was on this side and you put it through the bracelet loop and also through the little knot that that was left from this line. And there you go. So there's this bracelet that you can make in under maybe 3 or so minutes. And I will show you what to do once you finished it. I've actually worked on this previously. So what you want to do is, you see these lines? You would cut this line off right here. And the thing is, this line never gives up, so you'll be in good hands. And light the end of it, like so. And be careful because this is actually a plastic type material, so it will burn if you touch it. And what I just press it down with the tip of this, and it kind of starts looking like this. And this is your survivor bracelet. Once you are in need and this cools down, you can actually break off some of the plastic to unravel your line. And that's pretty cool, I think, because I only need one line to make tons and tons of bracelets and many other things. And the coolest part is that you can represent so many people in so many colors. According to the Veterans National Museum, you can actually make colors for policemen and military alike. Even firefighters use this because it has a practical application. My point is that this little bracelet, even though it's super fashionable and every fashionista has to have it, it actually has a point, unlike many other jewelries. And that's it. Thank you.